Good evening. I didn't really set up before I actually jumped on live. Hello again, third time today. You're welcome if you're bored. I love everybody. Uh, uh. I'm trying to get my easel up to the. I said I would be here at 7, so here I am at like 58. There, look at me. So I can think around for a minute or two, make sure I've got everything. Look, I'm wearing Bob today. Bob's in the picture. My poor little fishies aren't. Whatever. I had to put my paints on the floor. I'm of limited workspace right here. I'm even using my fancy weed rolling tray as a place to put some of my equipment. I'm sure my whole apartment smells like freshly cut weed anyways. So hello everyone. Yes. So thank you. Hello everybody. Hello again, Samantha. Samantha, is it okay if I show them our selfies from today? I think there are some really good pictures. So Samantha gets a card, Hope Hay gets a card, MR gets a card. Sign up if you want a card. VK gets a card. Yeah, so the first 5 get a card pulled if you like. But before we get to the card pulling, so I have to go back up to the comments. Okay. Took some really great pictures. Aw. I just have to send back a. You are so beautiful. Oh, I love it. I'm gonna show her and her. This is one of the Spice Girls. You don't even know you're going live, Julie. This is one of my friends in Scotland. Oops. And her husband. I love her. Her and I've been friends on Facebook for a number of years, sharing really funny memes. So this year, when we realized that both of us were awake in memes, and we're like, oh, we just yeah. So she's that's Scottish bag. No, that's bagpipe troll spice hunter. Yeah, I can't remember her full name, but it's bagpipe spice troll hunter. Bagpipe troll hunter spice. That's what it is. It's really funny. Yes. So, hello. Nice eyes on ya. Oh yeah, because I was out taking pictures today. I have fancy eyes. I have like blue eyeshadow. It's like straight out of, I think it's Aqua even, straight out of 1980s. Whoop whoop. So Samantha, I'm just gonna show them our pictures because there are some really cute pictures I took today. Okay, so first, this is one of my faves that Amelia took of me. That's the sunset of New Year's Eve. And then I was taking selfies of the girls. Everybody took a selfie, taking the girls' pictures of the other selfies. I'm trying not to get the glare in there. So, yeah, so it's kind of funny. But I'll post those later on my Facebook. And I was managed to get like the reflection. Oh, here's a really great picture. This is of the sunset in the city. There's a slushy ice going down. I've got some really beautiful friends. That's what I've got to say. Oh, that's a really great picture. I didn't even look at it. I'm like, so look at this picture that girl took for us. There we are. That's Amelia and Samantha. When I say Samantha jumps on here, that's Samantha. Yes. So we met through truth telling this year. So anyhow, yeah. It's awesome. My sisters. So it was lots of fun today. I got some pretty fun pictures out on the bridge. Amelia got probably a couple. There's a good one. That was Yeah. Peace Bridge. So yeah, it was good fun today. Had a wonderful time. And oh, Samantha, by the way, I figured out why I knew those girls. It was the red coat that one lady was wearing. Um, I gave Amelia a coat that looks like that coat. That's why I was triggered by the coat. But I said to Amelia when I got home, my hands are all sore and I was washing. I'm like, oh, those were the two ladies from, like, they were out walking around probably in September and taking selfies. And we saw them down by Peace Bridge back then. So it wasn't the day with you, but that's where I knew that it was the red coats. I love coats. I love red coats. So yes, they were gorgeous in their redness. Oh, they were such beautiful ladies. They're like, yeah, we don't know you, but and I'm like, no, I'm like, it was the coats and the selfie stick, I think, that were like, uh, yeah, that kind of did it for me. These ladies were just beautiful. But yeah, a lot of gorgeous people out today. A lot of gorgeous kids. It was super fun. So let's go. Samantha, I'm going to pull your card first because you are the first one up here. Oh, oh, yay, Rainbow Warrior. We're like half baked. We'll call this New Year's Eve half baked. So we're going to place ourselves in our highest of light and love so we can see what messages will come up for Samantha. And the other four people that follow, I'm just going to do one quick shuffle in between. So here we go. That's right there. So Samantha, your card is, and this is the deck again, if anybody wanted to know. I hold it up all the time. I hope I remember to do it every time. Your card for this evening. Any guesses, Samantha? After the day we spent, the beauty. I haven't looked at it yet. So, oh, it's Vanessa. Okay, great. Thank you, Vanessa. I should. You think the swan? Okay. So, let's see what her card is. Ooh, your card is fear. It's, I think, a good card. Oh, I got goosebumps everywhere. So, this marker asks you to identify how fear may be affecting you on this path of your journey. Are you afraid of failure? Perhaps you're worried about success and the changes it brings as it pushes you to all you can be. Are you afraid of losing something you don't have yet? Is your fear valid? Have you actual evidence of adversity or trouble? Or are you seeing false evidence which gives the appearance of being real? Fear is crippling companion. It indicates a loss of faith and connection to the divine. Remember that the goddess doesn't give you anything that you can't handle. I don't even know why you got this card, to be honest, because you don't seem like a fearful person, but maybe I'm supposed to read this for somebody else. I don't know. Fear comes from a part that you that identifies with separation, division, and form. To release yourself from it, remember that you are first and foremost an infinite soul. Look through those eyes, and fear will subside as you remember to trust the way of the mystery. Don't struggle with fear. Look inside. See the part of you that was afraid or is afraid. Send light and love and compassion inward. This would be a very good time to write an inventory of your fears and their possible solutions. Once on paper, you may find you've been afraid of fear itself. The auspicious omen of transformation. Actually, that's what it means kind of more to me, is that we're going through a big, huge transformation time. Yeah, no, see, it's not for you. Yeah, see, you're like doing the uh it's the first for me. Okay. But I think that's what it's all about more is I think what it is the transformation of how we were living in a fearful space before. And now we're like, that's really about what 2020 was. Like 2020, fear. You either accepted it or you rejected it. Either one. So, um, oh, it is a good card for you? Okay, good. Okay, good. I'm glad. So I'm glad that it came true. Oh, I got goosebumps saying yes. Confirmation is 22 viewers and 4 thumbs up. Okay, so I'm going to give it a quick little shuffle. And the next person I think was Hope H. Hey, Hope, did you want a card? And then, oops, there's one for Hope right there. I didn't even put the fear back in there. Whoops, I should have put the fear back in there, but that one was just screaming for hope. I'm kind of, oh yes, thumbs up. So yours is truth. Okay, that's card number 51. I got that one the other day when helping a friend. Truth in a word, indeed is what's required of you by drawing this marker. As well, these glasses. As well as resonating within your with your personal truth. It's important now to also demand the same of others. In every person, there's a vibrational energy that's acceptable by slowing down and searching within to inquire. Is this real? Am I hearing truth from another, or is it a lie? Am I speaking honestly to myself, or am I lying to manipulate circumstances to get what I want? Remember, even in a white lie, will cause your light to fade and lose power. A lie takes you down into the lower vibrations of the ego world ruled by separation and limitation, and it's seduction of the lower world, and it serves no purpose. It serves no one but forces of darkness. This marker reminds you to remain in the light, even if it seems like a more difficult path. This is for everyone. Truth will build a bridge across a chasm. Truth will lend magic, wand, and integrity. Truth is freedom. I love that card. Okay, so Vanessa would love a card. So I'm going to do that one. And sign up, yes, wants a card. So it's okay, I'll do a couple for a few of you. I'll do maybe a couple more because I'm feeling generous. So now that was Hope. So Mudder McMud, this is for you. Stop there. And your card is the cat. Card number 18. The cat. I had this one a little while ago. This is a great card. I love all the cards, actually. This is about independence and healthy boundaries. The cat reminds you of independence and to set healthy boundaries. Love with freedom. Do not look to what you own. Do not look to own what you desire, for too much attachment can lead to loss. The cat lends you its power to live freely and to remember that the adventure is just beginning. Don't forget the cat has 9 lives and always lands on its feet. It manages to get up unscathed from a fall no matter what happens. On this leg of your journey, you will emerge safe and sound. Live freely, love without unhealthy attachment, and remember that with the cat as your companion, you may fully immerse yourself in life, for there will be many more lives to come. Boom, boom. So just let me give a drink of my tea before it gets cold, because I'm doing good because I did 3 cards in 13 minutes. Those are my sound effects. And just for laughs, I went to the store and I bought out every single purple box of that Christmas in Paris tea at the Safeway. So you're welcome. It's mint, chocolate, and lavender. It's herbal, so awesome. Yeah, see now, Tupac, you're like zooming around like somebody gave you crack. This fish is like laying at the bottom or like, so I think that's why it has to rest up. Okay, so who did I just do the card for? I'm just okay, McMud, and then sign up is next, and then I'll do Vanessa. Yes, Happy New Year, everybody! Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Yes, welcome to my live show. I feel like I'm in my mom's basement doing Wayne's World type of show. But what else? It's us, right? This is who we are. This is real Raven right here. So this is for sign up. Oh, that one right there is calling to you. One was popping itself out. Ooh, that's a beautiful one. I've never had this card before. I don't think. The Wind Fairy. I'm gonna have to put my glasses on again. Okay, it's thoughts, words, intellectual analysis, and it's card number 29. Wind Fairy whispers that the power of thoughts manifests the unseen into the physical. Take time to observe your predominant thoughts. Are they positive? Do they reflect empowering concepts, or are they negative and disempowering? When you tune into how your mind is focused, you will surely see the relationships between your environment and the thoughts you're thinking. To change the world of outer conditions, you must first change the way you think. The Wind Fairy also reminds you of the power of intellect. This is a good time to use the power of your analytical mind. Think before you act. This is not the time for impulsive action. A well thought out strategy will yield a positive result. This is a card for me today, just thinking on how I'm doing my next presentation tomorrow. So thank you for that. And VK, your card is floating off the top. So, and it's perception again. There you have it. I'll read that for you, Vanessa. This marker requires you to contemplate how you look at the world. Through what eyes do you see? Do you peer through those of prejudice or judgment? Are you viewing your present circumstance by projecting your past? This is also the time to slow down and observe from all angles. This calls for objectivity and a willingness to examine your life and others through a neutral pair of eyes. Neutral. Within you, awareness is transcending your ego's separate sense of self. Rise above it, see through your soul, and know that things aren't always what they appear to be. This marker brings clarity and asks you to look and wait. Perhaps all you need to do is relax and put on another pair of glasses. That's why I got this card. Then what is in front of you might be magically transformed. Perception is everything. Take no further action until you see how this message applies to your current situation. Then once you've shifted your perception, you may find that this was all you need to do. So those are the ones I'll do for now, and then I'll do a few more in a little bit. Fear not. This is going to be more than a hour-long painting thing. I haven't really decided what to do tonight. I'm just reading all these. Happy New Year's, night. Good night, Eddie. Happy New Year. Appreciate it. Happy New Year everywhere. On target. Thank you. Good. I liked. Is everybody's card on target for them? So paint a fairy fish. It's funny, I was gonna paint a fish aquarium. I hope I do have enough a good blue. I normally don't like doing underwater scenes if I don't have a very good blue. But I did a really awesome painting that I wonder if it's, where would it be? Maybe even on this phone. That my ex, I hope, took to Nova Scotia. And it was of an underwater thing. Now, I don't want to do that entire thing tonight. Let's not kid ourselves. But the idea of it, wow, I have a lot of art in here. Woo-wee! Is what I'm looking for. I'll just show you the body painting. Oh, well, there's Amelia. This is good because it's covering up all the good stuff. Something fell over there. That was creepy. Something just fell in my apartment all by itself. I'm gonna go get it and show you what fell off. I think we have our painting for the night, by the way, because honestly, this thought crossed my mind to do something like this. So this is what we're gonna have to do now, but I'll still show you well, it's not what we're gonna have to do, but it might be a good way to practice some impressionistic stuff. But you're welcome, Amelia, for putting you on. But I did a body paint of Amelia, and there's a painting that I was working on. I didn't end up finishing that one, but in the background is the octopus underwater painting that I did. There. Okay, yeah, so you want to see what fell down? My favorite painting in the whole wide world. And it was also Star's favorite painting in the whole wide world. And it's other people I know's painting in the whole wide world. So I think this is why we're supposed to do something that takes the seriousness out of all these famous painters. Okay, I'll show you the painting. It's this piece of cardboard, and it's The Kiss by Gustav Klimt. Okay, who loves this painting besides me? The only painting that I love yellow and gold in it. There's a lot of gold in here. So what I was thinking about doing is maybe, now that that fell off, because it was literally tacked to the side of my cupboard when you came in. You want me to try and do that? Okay, cool. Yeah, you've never seen it? Okay, so I'll read the back, so I'll tell you who the artist is, and and the time. So it's Gustav Klimt, from 1862 to 1918 he lived. It's called The Kiss. It was made in 1907 to 1908 in Vienna. And it's oil on canvas. It's 180 centimeters by 180 centimeters. And this is a photo from some Florence company, whatever. So he actually was one of my favorite artists in the whole wide world. So I have, I'll show you how much I like this guy and that painting. See that? It's actually a grocery bag. It's a grocery bag that is the same. So I'm going to keep it. So this one's actually more highlighted. So I'm going to keep it actually right here, and maybe that's what we'll do. Like this. What do you think? Do something like that? Hello, everybody. So, yes. Okay, good. I love this painting. I think it's so cool. So, I'll just put that there. I'll get some, I'm going to use some for this particular one. And actually, I have dry yellow. Dark yellow. Oh, good. This is a really good yellow. I was sure that I got this is from the hardware store, actually, this particular paint. But I'm going to paint the entire background in these two colors here. Okay, and where I'm going to paint the background mostly, I'm going to leave out this area here just because I'm using crappy paint, okay? And it might be harder to, I don't know, maybe I'll do it. Nah, I'll just do the whole canvas. Who cares? We want to make this fun. Freaked out by all the likes we have at the whole crew on here resonates with me. Yes, right? I love everybody on here. It's I think this is the way that people are gonna start connecting, though, is in the new earth. We're coming to this realization that when our sound and frequency out of, like, okay, for say back in the day, it's like, oh, you should be a phone sex operator because you got that kind of voice. Instead of that grossness attached to our voice, our frequency and sound is more of working in harmony and unison and love and vibration, like much like the grasshoppers, when they have that rhythm, we're all connecting to the same sort of frequency. And it's like magical, quite magical, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. See, Krista's laughing. Yeah. Yeah. See, I should have smoked way more. Mm. My eyes do look kind of big when I put on. You should see what my head looks like when I have no hair. The cashier at Safeway, she was really nice today, and she had like super, super short shaved head. And uh I kind of miss that, like, but I wouldn't go back to cutting this hair off or losing it either. I wouldn't trade that for a bazillion dollars, kids. Oh shit balls. Whoa, Batman. It's not like I'm not gonna use it, but I got the ring of plastic in my situation. Oh, for crap's sakes, Jiminy Cricket, Batman. I think I got some other here. Hi, Linda. Uh, oh, see, Linda has worked in banking for 40 years. She has a good phone voice too. Yeah, I think our heart vibrations are what's really connecting too. And I'm just gonna wet my brush a little bit and make sure I forgot to get a little scrunchy red. I was saying to my friend, oh, I hate going off camera, but in my apartment it takes like 2 seconds because literally, even if I went to the front door to answer it, you guys would all probably hear me and hear what my business was at the front door. So we'll start painting again, you guys. Come on. Um, yeah, I like getting interesting results too. And if my brush is dirty, I always start at the bottom so I clean it off because we're going to be putting stuff over top of it anyways. Oh yeah, I forgot to put my other color on here too. I should really clean my brush as well. It's probably my biggest problem. Oh, good. Eating popcorn, enjoying the show. Man, I was thinking I need some snacks up in this house, but I have lost some weight lately, so whatever. I wasn't trying to. I think it's just all the detoxification of everything. I'm going to put this up here so I can see it a little bit more clearly, even though I have the bag on my. I just don't want to get, not that I would notice I'd get paint all over it. We'll just make it all. Kind of wanted to do one. I don't know how well this will turn out, but we can start it tonight. That's for sure. I always like a challenge. I like a challenge. We can do an underwater one with the kids one night. So, do I think, or do I think 2021 will be the start? I'm going to take my headband off so I don't think my glasses are on there. Do I think 2021 will be the start of the show or the end of the show of people getting arrested? Oh, thank you. Uh, I think I think we're gonna have a lot more disclosure. Watch my show tomorrow, and maybe it will help you come to some conclusions. Because I'm taking a whole pile of information and compiling it, and tomorrow uh, morning. In fact, it's going to be about 12 hours from now. What type of paint? Yeah, they're acrylic, and they're just crappy dollar store paints, or from like this darker yellow is from Home Depot or something in their stencil or whatever crap they put in it. But it's by I think the what do you call it? Spray paint. I can speak English when I want to. So I love it. Thank you. Oh yay. Hi, Allison. I do not have, oh, well, get out those paints. I have an itchy arm. Oh. Yeah, like just even when I'm doing stuff, if you're just even doodling, like doodle with a pen and paper. Um, Trace your hand and do Zentangles in there. Like just doodle like you would on the phone if you were talking to your boyfriend in like grade eight. Ah, those people. I didn't really have a boyfriend in grade eight. It was kind of a doorknob in grade eight and grade nine. I moved around grade six, seven, and eight. I think I was in three different schools. So I went from a really big school in Edmonton to a really small school in grade eight, the end of grade eight, like really small, from K to 12, maybe 100 kids. It was in a village. I took the bus for an hour every morning. Yeah. Exciting times. I can even remember my bus driver's name. His name was Frank. I won't say his last name because I'm going to tell you a funny story about Frank. He's an old guy. He's probably long dead now. If he lived past, like, but out of respect. He was really funny. He was this old Ukrainian guy and really short. And he paid me $5 a month to be the bus monitor on the bus, like sit at the back of the bus and thug people out. Just told these kids to shut the hell up while he was driving. But anyhow, um, uh, so he had these big deerskin mitts that we got him for Christmas one year, and he would always like so gross. He would pull off his mitts, pick his nose, and then put his mitts back on and keep driving the bus. I'm like, yuck. Never shook his hand, ever, ever shook that guy's hand. No, no thanks. I'm good. Dried clay, yeah, that's awesome. Uh, the pound shop, yeah, those paints are okay. They're the ones from the pound shop I've used in England. I've used those for things. I have a really good idea for us to do one day. I've done a painting with some tissue paper and glue, and well, I'll explain that that one. It's so easy, but we'll do it. It's called a tree painting, and you just need some. Uh, yeah. Oh, Linda, in high school, I had a crush on a bus driver, and I found out he was my yikes boss's husband. Those things suck. I'm gonna really brush out. I don't want any more. Not that I'm gonna be putting some dark over top of it too. But anyhow, this is not the first time we started a canvas with yellow now, is it, kids? I'm actually enjoying this yellow. And I do think I should do my very first kids painting that I do with kids should be a goldfish because even a 6-year-old can do a goldfish. So they just have to know how, right? Okay. And even if you're painting a fancy, like say you're practicing and whatever, I've sold paintings that um didn't so much as cost lots of money, like materials wise, but they took a lot of time, if that makes any sense. So it doesn't matter what it's made with. Another idea I'm gonna do is I have to find some because I don't have any, is old magazines. If anybody has old magazines, keep them if you want to recycle them, or old books because we can do some ripped paper portraits. Those are kind of interesting and fun to do. And you just rip and glue. That's all you do. But yeah, I was thinking about body painting. somebody live one day, just, one of the girls in a bathing suit, or asking one of my male friends to come over and stand here and body paint. But yeah, it's kind of fun. Marionettes and stuffed dolls. Yeah, those are everything. Who did what? Sorry, do you think? Yes, I do think he has done a fabulous job. Again, tomorrow's show should give you a lot of confidence in what's going on our planet, I think, in a very, very, very healthy way. So I don't know. I'm really excited about doing the show tomorrow. I'm trying to put a lot of love and light into it. And it'll probably be something along the lines of like dark to light. So be prepared. Because I'm not going to gloss over anything either. Just so you know, I'm going to be as comprehensive and in detail as I possibly can. So, uh, yeah, it's going to take me taking out my charts and stuff. I'm not going to hold back tomorrow, that's for sure. Yes, Trudeau's not even in his real skin suit right now. I believe his actual consciousness is in a meat suit in Gitmo, and well, I don't think they're conscious, but his original brain plant or whatever that he was born with is in Gitmo, and then his other person has a download of information, and that's the one we see in the meat suit in the puppet show in Office right now. But I do believe that one has even been taken out of Office as well. In my gut, that's what I think, anyways. So who knows? Who knows when that's going to happen? I think Canada is one of the last places because we have such close ties to. It's not called China in my eyes anymore or still for a reason, because they own so much of corporate Canada. They own so much of corporate Canada. So there we go. Background. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna put some more darker down here. It's kind of a nice base to start with because for this particular painting, and like I said, we're just going to do a very abstract. Trudeau is in Barbados. Yeah, you know why Barbados? Because Barbados, I've been to Barbados. Yeah, I'll have to do this on a map tomorrow, but Barbados is the far most eastern country, Caribbean country, 18 miles long, and it hosts, well, that's where, what's her name is? Rihanna's from. And it's the gates of double hockey sticks. So yeah, gold is a healing color. This is what I've decided, is that this is like, it's all about the gold in my eyes. So the more that I can put, and I think I'm gonna go to next week. I'm gonna go to Sunnyside Art Supply in Kensington and get some gold leaf, and then I'll top this painting up in certain places with gold on it if it looks good. So, do 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 do. Uh, oh, I gotta text my son. He's so funny. Yes. Um, my son is cooking dinner. My youngest son is cooking dinner for his girlfriend's parents for New Year's, and uh, it. Whoops, sorry. With tinfoil, he's barbecuing stuff. And he's like, "Can I put it in a pan? How long do I gotta cook it for?" I'm like, "Dude, you works at a steakhouse," but I guess he's nervous because everything's all on him. It's so cute. When I was his age, uh, yeah. So I'm just gonna let him do that on his own here. Uh, just a dash. He's so cute. Sorry that I'm doing this. I don't want him having a meltdown. I've got to let this dry anyways. So um I can put other colors on it. I might pull let's pull a card for okay, so who was next up? I know Aslan, you're one of the people, and I'll pull another card. I'm just my twin made long ago. Oh, okay, finished painting ceramics. Oh, that's cool. All right. So here we are placing ourselves in our higher love and light. Aw, Vanessa's puppy's going crazy because all the um I forgot about those tonight. I honestly woke up thinking it was the 30th. So Aslan's card is the bee. Bzz, bzz, bzz. There you are. Uh, so this is good messages for everyone actually. So it's luck, industriousness, sweet victory. When the bee buzzes on your path, it's a reminder with hard work and a firm commitment to building your dream, a sweet outcome is assured. The bee is a symbol of luck, so expect miracles and your life will be victorious and sweet. Remember that you also create your own luck. That is, effort is essential as you progress along your path in order to make your dreams a reality. The bee is industrious, busy creature, and they're always making honey. The bee gets busy, and that honey will soon be yours. The bee is always a fortunate omen. Boom. It is a very, very good one. So yes, I have pulled a couple of cards just because you asked. There you go, Firestorm. You're one of my bigger. Um, uh, 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 uh. There, here, this is Firestorm right on the top. And you got the beautiful Water Fairy. Okay, so these are the two that, oh, and I'll get one for Tracy in a minute. So Firestorm's Water Fairy is, what the heck? There we are, 28. When the water fairy swims up to you with her liquid magic, she reminds you that emotions and feelings may be running the show. She asks you to consider how you really feel about things and why. She also reminds you that you are not your feelings. You are the one experiencing them. Remember that as water flows, emotions change, and the water fairy tells you that it's time to lose your rigidity. Be fluid and willing at times to compromise and allow change to happen. If you're happy right now, enjoy the water fairy swirls, for the water fairy swirls her love around you. If things are making you sad, she comes to wash away your tears. The water fairy knows the power of emotions. So when she appears, be mindful of them and how they affect you. Remember, feelings are the fuel for manifesting. Be certain that you want to create what you're feeling. Allow your feelings to pass through and focus on the positive. The water fairy longs to smile at you in reflection. That's a good one. So yay, yay, yay. Yep. Oh, good. Yeah. Okay. Great. 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 Mm-hmm. The water fairy is the Cancer sign for sure. That's all right. Oh, look at you two. Just wanting, like, you got to come in the middle of the screen, you see? Oh, see right there. Let's sneak in the camera now. They're all just showing off. Um, oh, Trump has a new jewelry line. It's bees. So cool. Oh, I love it. Okay, cool. This one's for Kim. Miss Kim. You are a gem, by the way, Kim. I've been meaning to say this for months on end. So You're finished and you don't know the theme? Oh, of your painting or of life? Kidding. Hi, Wendy. Happy New Year. Love you guys so much. Okay, this one's for Kim. Over here. That's the one. Ooh, that's an excellent card. You're next, Wandella. Okay, so Kim, you got the Merlin. Do, 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 do. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome, Firestorm. I'm glad. Everybody thinks their cards are relevant. I'm getting super good goosebumps. So, okay, good. Well, say hi to your mom, Wendy. Okay, so the Merlin, here we go. The Merlin is about alchemy, justice, and balance. The Merlin is the messenger of initiation and alchemy, and it's both the magician and the high priest. He is the masculine keeper of magic and has the ability to turn ore into gold. Was that what I just say? Uh-huh. Yeah, you heard it here, kids. Right here on the Raven Show. Oh, yay, Allison. Okay, so the Merlin says you have all you need to move forward. Rejoice that all the elements you require for success are indeed present. You are given notice that when it comes to your life and its purpose, the magical aspect of the Merlin can be summoned to help you find an answer that is within you. When the Merlin appears, he tells you that justice will be done in all matters of your query, but not by any forceful action. Instead, ask yourself what you need to do to bring balance into your life. Are you working too hard, perhaps overthinking things? Do you have enough downtime? The answers you seek are not found in obvious places. It's time to go within through meditation and prayer and ask the spirit world of Merlin's magical influence to send you signs and omens to help you chart your course. The Merlin says that he will lend you his wisdom and magic on this leg of your journey until you can claim it as your own. His message is always be in the world, not of it, and you wear it as only a loose cloak about your shoulders. He will never have to look out. You will never have to look outside yourself for answers when the Merlin appears. Remember, all signs and omens sent by the Merlin are but reflections of that which is within you already. Boom. I love it. Perfect as usual. So, okay. Yeah. Gold, right? Funny. So, booyah. Here we go. This one is for, what was it again? Sorry, I just lost who was next? I'll do one more before oh, there, Vondel. Excuse me, I'm gonna take another sip. Yeah, we see you, Elvis. You thumb sucker. I saw you. I felt you. I thought you gave me a little hickey there. Good thing you're not a piranha. I would be Ghana. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. All this talking today. I haven't talked this much in a long time. Woo. Okay, this one was for Vondella. I'm just gonna shuffle it one more time. These ones seem to stick on the top, so. Oh, I love you guys so much, really. Why you gotta be like that? Okay, and this one is Burden, number 43. Oh, Burden. This is a really good card. I say that about all of them, but I like the message of this one. What burdens are you carrying on this part of the journey? Are you transporting those, of others out of generosity or codependency? Is this burden so heavy that it slows? Oh, I got the hiccups from that tea for some reason. Is this burden so heavy that it slows you down? This marker asks you to stop and look at your responsibility, your commitments, and all that brings you with you on your journey. Are you clinging to an unhealthy relationship out of fear? Are you taking on the burden of others to prevent them from getting hurt? You know that this enables others to avoid learning their life lessons and doesn't really help at all. Drawing this marker encourages you to release others to their own path. It may be a time for you to ask if you're helping because you like being needed. If the answer is yes, then the message is truly to let go of this burden, for it's born of self-centeredness. Release the burden of others to the divine. They also have their own angels and guides, just as you do. Trust in that divine plan for all. On the sacred path to Avalon, you must be aware that you pack all the essential wisdom tools that you will need to chart your course. Integrity, kindness, compassion, discernment, discretion, faith, forgiveness, truth, and love are all but some. Once your tools are counted, see if the rest of what you're hanging on to is appropriate. This is the time to leave behind any unnecessary burdens and to know you have the strength to carry what is yours. That's a song, like lay your burdens down. Okay. Do. Yeah, I love it. Okay. No, Shawnee, I'm gonna grab you, and then, yeah, I've got to put on my humidifier. You're right, avenging scapegoat. Cute. Sorry, G. Yeah, I'm just gonna call you avenging scape. This card is for Shawnee. It's a really great one. I haven't had it before, and it's perfect for what tomorrow is coming for me. So thank you for this. It's the Bard. The Bard. Oh, it's goat. Okay, good. That's what I thought. Okay. The Bard. Music, poetry, myth, history, the enchantment of storytelling. This card represents music, storytelling, and the passing of truths, myths, and legends from generation to generation through the spoken word or song. In ancient Avalon, the traditions and stories of the people were gathered on leaves that served as letters in the living alphabet and were tended in vast long houses. Here, the druids and priestesses came to read and weave the stories of magic and the sacred relationship to the god goddess of the mystery. Those schooled in the art of music and storytelling were given the task of informing their world and keeping their stories of their culture alive. They were given the name of Bard. When the Bard appears, you're asked to seek answers in your personal history. Okay, I'm just going to tell you something. Those are actual words I used today. Go back in your own story and find the threads and patterns in your reality and trace the length to the present. Perhaps you'll be surprised by how much of your past or that of your ancestors still weaves its influences on you today. When the Bard appears, he asks you to retrieve the stories woven into the past. Perhaps you need to learn about the history of someone or something important to your inquiry. The seeds of the future are always hidden in the soil of the past. It's time to dig a little to find the clarity you need. Don't be afraid to learn the patterns of history. The only way to honor them or change them is to know them. Perhaps it's time to listen to music and allow yourself to be carried into the land and of memory and listens for its messages as the strings of your soul are strummed by the hand of the divine. Oh, that's so beautiful. Remember, the Bard appears to help you stay in tune with all that is. You are music, and your story is sung in the heavens. Oh, it's gonna be amazing, you guys. I'm gonna leave the cards for tonight. I'm leaving them. We got so many cards, and I'm leaving them on that positive. So beautiful message, such a beautiful message. And I'll just read that at the end before we go, because it's, I think, really about what tomorrow is all about for a lot of us is, oh, your daughter's name is Cadence. Oh, beautiful. Perfect. Of course it is. Okay, my butt's getting sore on this chair because it's not my favorite chair to sit on for a long period of time. So now, yes. Oh, thank you. You're welcome. Thank you for wanting your cards read too. So we're going to go back to painting, and I'm going to do this bottom part of grass and flowers. And I don't know how well some of this paint will stick on there, but I'm going to try and grab the better paints that I have out of my old Yeller. My lid's back on. I'm sorry. So sorry. Yellow, black, blue. Okay, well, maybe if we get desperate, we can just make the green out of blue and yellow, because that's what we learned in school, isn't it? Yellow and blue make green. I hope. Use the same tray as I did before. Good. Oh, yes, it's serendipitous. Yes, my son gave me this shirt a couple Christmases ago. In Happy Little Bushes. Yeah, I can't even, I used to say, oh, that's really weird. But then I'm like, is it really weird anymore? Do we even get to say it's so weird? It's not weird, it's normal when things are just being so cosmically aligned. It's like, this is a fabulous. So I'm just looking at this bag in a little bit more detail and seeing what other colors are in there. So, but again, we're just doing an impression of our, whoops, jeepers, I should have shook that one. Get to shake your paint. Oh, please, yeah. Yes, we are. Yeah, weird is relative, and it is the new normal for us. It's we're like, what do you mean you didn't get that message? Well, I didn't hear anybody talking. Well, we did. That's what it's gonna be. Are you on our channel? No? Okay then. Sorry about your luck. Okay. So I think yeah, and I'll leave those. So I'm going to do and it doesn't have to be, this is really crappy paint, so I'll have to. I don't care because it's kind of nice and bright shining through. And it doesn't have to be accurate. Like again, you can make this your own little sunflower fields or canola fields or whatever. And I'm putting intention that when I'm putting this paint down, that I'm sending like love and light vibes through the entire universe in the gold and in the gold integration vibes that are coming through. Oops, I went a little far, but oh well. Who cares? This is an organic painting. That's what I'm going to call these from now on. Organic impressions. And I'm just grabbing paint and slopping it on and letting it dry in layers. So, I'm thinking about doing a show on Sunday, which would be the 3rd. I'll see. I might just not actually forget I said that. I'm going to take Saturday and Sunday off because tomorrow's going to be a big day for me. I'm not sure if I'll be able to, but I was asked to go on again with the ladies for a year in review on Rice Crypto. But we'll see how the time management. I'd love to, but I might have to do it the day after the next. So yeah. So there's our green right there. I'm gonna make it so it's like the hills are alive with some lime green paint. There. That's the base of it. And I still have lots of paint here, so I can go back and highlights later. Just cooking in my apartment. Oh, it's 1 hour exactly. We got a new building manager, and I swear they turned up the whole entire apartment building's heat by about 5 degrees. Like, I'm like, it's not even a hot flash. So, yeah. I have to restock a lot of stuff too. I have to go get some paints and um, I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to do the next little piece here. I'll just work on this bottom part and then outline this. I'll put some dark colors around here. I don't know necessarily if I'm going to do this. I don't really like how dark this is, so I might turn that purple or something. Like I said, this is only show you how you can take a picture and make it your own and say, yeah, this is my starry night or whatever. Mother of Christmas crackers. Oh, look at special effects on Raven. Okay, so paint brush I want to use. Put those in there. And I'm going to take some purple, which I absolutely love. I don't like having the basket on the floor. That's one thing I do not like. It's obnoxious. Ooh, that's good purple. There's some purple in there, and white, and some little bit of red. And because I'm me, I'm probably going to put some of this pink in there too. I don't even know if I'm going to add this red, to be honest with you. I'm just going to do purple and pink. Because that's what matches my apartment. Okay, and I want to keep this one. I think I'm going to keep this one for fun. So I'm going to do my flower field of flowers. And with this, you do not have to do anything magical. I'll show you the brush you should be using if you want to make happy little flowers. Yeah, this one. This one's probably good. If it wasn't, I'm going to have to use a different brush and show you how to bake it now. Okay, so I'm going to use one of these flat brushes, little tiny flat brushes. It's not the brush I wanted to, but whatever. I like pink, yes. I don't, it's just something I put in my paintings because it kind of highlights the other things. It's not a color I'd necessarily choose, but I do have it in, I hung my big, there, like that painting there instead. This is my bed, by the way. You're welcome. You're welcome. You got to see my bed. But I put some pink in there, and I liked how that turned out. It's kind of like a bubblegum pink. It's pink neon. Tutti? No, it's not Tutti Frutti. It is pink neon. Where the heck did that one go? I had it here because I painted it with you guys one day. Oh, and this one too. That's a good one. I don't know if you can see how pink that one is. So I'm going to just touch up a little bit of purples and pink and white. Just smidgens of them. I have a lot of pink in here. What the heck? It's just because I have a wide variety. So I hope everybody's getting proper sleep and taking lots of care of themselves. See, there's going to be a big pink Bob Ross thumb on the inside. Tip number 1, wipe the paint if you can on the inside of your shirt before the outside. Yeah. Amelia's like, oh, I'm going to wash the paint off your mattress, your bedspread. And I'm like, been on there too long. Yeah. So this is how I'm making some. I'll put more green on afterwards, so don't worry about it. It's just a top color of green. I'm just taking a little bit of white because it helps blend the colors in. And if you do this on the side, like, and put it both on your brush, you actually get a good highlight to make happy little flowers all over. All these, yeah, this is actually a good brush for this. So if you just turn the flat side and then just kind of squish it, it gives you, and just start doing your random polka dots of colors. Not polka dots, but you know what I mean. And if you stick a little bit of white on over top, it again brings some shadow and shading. You don't have to be perfect. This is impression of your whatever, happy little, the kiss. Who knows? We'll even get the kiss on there. Maybe it'll just be like, turn it into a tree thing. No, I won't. I'm going to try and do this. Happy little flowers. You want to make them look like tulips and stuff. Just do like a little V or something. And then you can put a little, it's only in like an organic impression, remember? It's not supposed to be serious. Don't be so serious. And you can squish them too. Is Lily painting tonight, Lowell, or is it too past her bedtime? I forgot your other child's name. I think it's a daughter. I'm trying to get better with people's names, and that's on my to-do list for this year. I'm gonna get a book with a pen and paper beside me and keep up with everybody. So I'm gonna add quite a bit of depth in these dots. So no, she's not painting. Oh, okay. So yes, we'll try and have some happy little things that we can do for kids, like, but also like it'll probably be mostly painting, like when I do the creative show. But there's gonna be times where I'll bring on a musician or something and get them to sing or play instruments, and maybe we'll get free lessons of something. Sharing is caring, right? I really want Ryan to come on my show and play that song. It's so beautiful. It's called City of Lights on YouTube if you haven't seen that song, Violet Flame. So amazing. Yes. And in the one side of the painting, you can see there's like, it looks like he's got vines of flowers or something growing like up. You can add those afterwards. You don't have to do it. Aw, I love you too, Lily. I hope you're having a good New Year's Eve. Aw, so cute. She heard her name. She had to come back. Oh, Lily, I love you. You're amazing. You're gonna be probably have to come on the show once I figure out some technology this weekend. I've got to figure out how to use a couple more platforms and get a couple of my accounts and stuff together. And Amelia's doing a retreat, so I don't have Amelia's help. I've got to get on the program. On the program. There we go. See, I just made a big splooch right there. I'm going to take this fabulous hot pink and just touch up. Oh, I really like that. I didn't think I would like it as much as I do. It's going to look like a wildflower, Alberta wildflower field. Like somebody just threw a pack of seeds and went crazy. That's so cute. That's so cute. I love kids. Kids are so great. Especially when there's someone else's and they're watching on your show and you don't have to hear them throw a fit like that girl on the bridge today. That was so funny. He was hilarious. Like so funny. Like I think half of Calgary heard that squeal. I think glass was shattering somewhere. It was so intense. Is everybody smoking, drinking? I did forgot to get eggnog, you guys. Like I haven't eaten dinner yet either, so has been farting around. Oh, I really like this pink. I didn't think I would enjoy it, but I'm very much enjoying it. Very sparkly next to. Maybe this one can be for my the painting can be for my bathroom. I don't know. Maybe I'll sell it. Who knows? I don't like keeping too much art around, and I think by the time the summer comes along, I'll like and all these things are gone and life is back to sort of uh where we have a lot more freedom and we can go places, and I think I'm gonna not live in my apartment anymore. I'm looking for uh, probably to get a little van or something and refurbish it and live out of that for a while. So, with my firearm and a big dog. Don't come near me. Just tell my neighbor's smoking a joint or something because he keeps opening his window and then slamming it. I really like the neighbor on this side. He's really funny. Speak time. So. Oh, guess what happened? So my neighbor, Frankie, I haven't seen him for months. The guy that lives in the care home, like not months. Well, yeah, maybe since I saw him after I got back from my trip in September, and then probably end of October, and maybe again the beginning of November. And I was seeing him quite often, and I was like, "What happened? Where? Why am I missing him?" But he's been in and out of the hospital for cancer. So today, when we were coming back from the bridge, I see him on the patio, and I'm like, Frankie! And Amelia slams on her brakes, and I go flying out of the car. And I had a little visit with Frankie. I was like so grateful. And so him and I had a little chat for a while. And I said, well, I won't be able to come out here tomorrow, but hopefully the next day. But yeah, he said they didn't let him do shit for the holidays, but he had a good holidays anyway. So anyhow, but he was looking mighty jaundicey and very sick. Like his liver's taking a toll from all the shit that they're doing. That's why I can't wait to med beds and just get them off all the pills they're on. God, the guy's such an amazing, funny guy. You know what he said to me tonight? He's like, I don't know, 65, 70, somewhere in there. He's like, yep, it's coming soon. It's coming soon. You're going to find out what's going on very soon. Like, just the way he said it. It's coming soon. You're damn right it's coming soon. Really do like this little flower field. Kind of looks immature. So I can't even read what the comments. I don't think I really dislike it. I just had an experience with my own nieces and nephews. Yes. Oh yeah, it takes a while to get yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Oh yay. Happy New Year. Oh, thank you, Linda, for taking me in your picture with Heal the World. Yes, I still, as far as I know, they're working on that video, so hopefully we'll be able to see it. I know a lot of people are on holidays and doing stuff over the Christmas. So, and I will go on my Crackbook and try and tag you or post it. So after I'm done here, I've got so much to get ready for tomorrow. I'm kind of having a like. I want it to be good. I'm a perfectionist when it comes with like doing a big show like that. It's been a big year, and this is something I'm not sure like how much, but I know I'll be fine. I know I'll be fine. Better than nothing, right? I'm gonna add some dark greens over top. But it's okay to make these like just polka dotty things. Like it's not serious. Like this is what when you're squinting through your eyes at a field, like you can't see the perfect little leaves and stuff like that. That's why I think people just have to relax when it comes to even if you squish the brush down like in one side or another and leave the paint on, you can make little flowers. Like it's not it's just all about letting the energy flow. I've had some very funny experiences with children. I've served in a restaurants and for a long time. The worst restaurants to serve in as far as human being contacts are, I believe, are breakfast places. Without question. Oh, lordy, lordy. People have no patience in the morning. And if you like your eggs just cooked a certain way and they eat that way and you haven't had your coffee yet, diddle do and bobble dee dee blah blah blah. And parents tend to let their kids run around in restaurants a lot from time to time and getting underfoot. Those are the kinds of kids that I don't really appreciate as much as I appreciate the children who are sitting there reading at the table. So you didn't sing it on your video? What? Okay, no, I'm just kidding. No, no, no. Oh, tomorrow is I will be doing I'm starting at probably 8 o'clock in the morning our time, Linda, and I'm doing a charts in review, a year in review, and it's going to be jam packed full of as much as I can explain, and I'm not even sure how long it's going to be, because I'm going to pull the charts from under my bed here and set them up and kind of go through them and go, okay, what do we need to know? And yeah, so yeah, this is a much happier version of that painting that we're doing so far. No, I like the background in kids painting. I don't think it's a bad thing to say that it looks like a background of in little kids books. Funny that you even said that, because I've been asked a couple of times to do artwork in kids books, but I have my own kids story to tell, but I haven't obviously had time to do. With the new year coming up, well, maybe a new year, a new me. That mumbo jumbo might have some for that. I did last year get asked to draw a cartoon for a comic, and they wanted kind of realistic things. So I drew it and I sent it off, and then, well, they loved it, but at the same time, I don't think it was kind of in my area of expertise, if that, like, it was just not, it did match my vibrations because it was a little bit more of a darker idea for the cartoon and then what I thought. So anyways, yeah, I kind of scrapped that. Yeah, you don't personally like little kids, but yeah, oh yeah. No, I know we are all little kids at one point, and yes, I do feel for all those kids in the tunnels for sure. I mean, I do believe that a lot of that has been um, stopped over the last 4 years on, like, I would say probably from what was going on to what's, happening now is probably drastic reduction, like a drastic reduction. So, oh, thanks. You can tell a lot about somebody's vibe from their art. Oh, thank you. I think that's a good thing. But oh, I was gonna get rid of these paints on my other canvas while just to get rid of them. So I'm gonna show you what I do when I'm like, okay, I got some extra paints. I start another canvas and I just throw the paints in little swirls there. And Amelia's gonna, why can I not open diddly squat today? Ever have those days where your fingers just don't want to open anything? New Year, James. Happy New Year, everybody. Um, I'm just trying to read some messages, make sure I'm caught up. I might have missed a few. So yeah, I have to go get some new canvases. These ones are like $3. Okay. $3. I was gonna do a funny. It's like, oh, what was I gonna do tonight? Just let that guy down. You know, there's like, whoopsie. Boing. Okay. So because we're gonna have some fun with 2021. Oh, I'm gonna make the 2021 here in purple. Doesn't matter how we do it because it'll all be covered up later. So happy New Year's. Oh, you just got out of Facebook. Oh, booted from Facebook. Only for 7 days, lucky you. I'm banned from live videos on Facebook for probably another 55 days. So Facebook does not like me. I'm really hoping that And by the way, I'm just putting it in white and the hot pink to make some fun swirls. Facebook hasn't liked me for a long time. They're like, no, you must not post that. That is against the rules. Ooh, that's And if you put enough intention, you can actually go and do your 2021s or 2020, whatever, and just keep making your loops and stuff. And Lily, if you're listening, it's just do the magical little swirls, paint and swirls. We're not caring about which direction it's going, just free, organic little painting, little galaxies. I met a woman yesterday. She said her name was Mother Earth, and she says she's given birth to 4 galaxies. I'm like, that is really cool that somebody has that inside of them, that they can see that. I'm not disputing what she thinks or who she thinks she is at all. How do I know? I don't know anything. What's real? What's real? So, never did I thought I was going to be doing a purple painting on New Year's Eve on YouTube. I was gonna do a funny. I'm gonna keep it. Actually, I'm gonna do some comedy every show I do on my radio show because comedy's important. Look at that! It looks like a wiener. Not many to. Lily, don't look. Now it's really bad. I gotta change it. I'm so not trying to do. Where is my mind? Oh goodness me! Sorry, Lowell. Oh, hilarious! What happened? It's hysterical. See what happens organically when you're not even thinking about it. Oh, I like that. Applying a little bit more color through it. Do, do, do. You guys all like that big New Year's Eve. So funny. Yes. It's been an exciting year for everyone. Okay, so I'm going to just get the paint on here. I like how this is coming into like, it looks like, I don't know, some crazy little galaxies are all forming in here, but all of these will be different paint on top of them. This is like, I call these energetic doodlings of just getting rid of paint and free flow. Like, what happened in 2020? And then I always remember to change the around. Such a show off fish. Such a show off. Showing out. I really enjoy having my fish back. I really miss them. But I'm not even joking. When that fish kissed my hand today, freaked the shit out of me. Like, honestly, I was not expecting that. I don't think he was either. He's like, oh, that's like a big, it kind of looks like a shell. It kind of looks cool. I think it would be fun one day to body paint somebody. Um, I think I made my friend mad. I'd ask him, but I don't even think he's diet woke. So it's funny. I don't know, just the change in people's vibes from Christmas till now. I notice a lot of people are way more happier. Um, I don't know, like just in public. Anyone else notice that? Kind of looks like a weird eye, right? So, um, stopped writing for a while because the things I wrote over the years appeared. Oh yeah. Yeah, get writing now. I'm all about that. I think more people need to get out their keyboards and get cracking. I'm gonna have to set up my whole entire studio again properly tonight so I can do my program. Yeah, this is how I get rid of when I have too much paint on my brush or my I just put it on another canvas. And again, it doesn't have to be anything serious. Just about express yourself. Look at this. Now I'm going to take my wild green, dip into those colors. Yeah, I'm doing it right here. Woo! Isn't that amazing? How cool is that? See, I don't give a care. If I don't like the color, I'll just paint over it again. You know, you weren't expecting me to just throw on some green, were you? Uh, get cracking, yes. Do. There's a lot of people that are going to be woke whether they like it or not soon. There's some that will comply to the new life. They'll be like, I won't even say comply. They'll integrate into the new life, integration. And then there's others that'll be like, no, this is not what I signed up for. I have the weirdest earworms in my head today. But that card, the Bard, it's really interesting because I was already trying to hum music for that song that I want to write for from my poem that I read a little while ago. So I want to write a freedom song for all the freedom fighters, and I was humming it all day. Like I think the beginnings of the tune, but who knows? Who knows? I'm just literally adding paint wherever it doesn't have to be. It looks like a weird candy cane, cotton candy explosion or something. Two different paintings, but the same color palette. Love, love, love. This brush is dirty, dirty, dirty. You have to put some white paint on it. White paint will fix everything. Oh, another secret, by the way, is if you mix. Did I get it on that painting? If you mix white paint, even Dollarama paint with white paint with Dollarama glue, 50-50, That's like your gesso that you can put over top, like you can paint over top of your whole entire canvas again with white paint and glue, and it helps the paint stick to the canvas. That's a cheater's way of making gesso. You're welcome. That's the cheap artist's way of making gesso. This is a weird green now. Oh well, I don't care because none of these colors are really gonna. I'll keep overlapping. I'll show you with that thing that Amelia was talking about, the painting that I've done that she likes in the glow lights. Amelia has lots of my art in her house, like a lot. So, oh, thank you. Looks like the groove is in the heart. Oh, nice. Yes. Hey, well, I sense in a short period of time a smoke coming on. And I also sense like where I'm gonna have to go prepare for tomorrow's show. But I'm gonna show you after I get rid of all this paint. Because I don't like wasting paint. So I always like just putting it somewhere over top of white because it's all about the energy. And green is such a soothing color right now too. Actually, all these colors are really soothing for your chakras. And it's not about being perfect. Literally, look at how messy this thing is. It's zero about being perfect. If you want to challenge yourself, use your other hand. That's really hard. I know there's a few ambidextrous people on my station, though, in my flow here. Almost done of just this color of being released. Love, 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 love. Okay, that's enough. So you're all done. Okay, so I'll show you what she's talking about. So you know what I'm gonna aim for when I'm this is how I started this other one. Now Miss Amelia, where are you in my feed? Okay. Oh my goodness, I haven't, oh, there she is. Okay. So I'll show you. This is what she's talking about. So swirly. See? Oops. She turns on the glow lights and it glows in the dark. So I just yeah, try to keep it very sparkly. So yes. Oh, anyways, happy new year, everybody. I'm gonna put my other painting up so you know what it looks like while it's drying, because I'll probably work on it a little bit maybe tomorrow after night, like later tomorrow. But yeah, so just really keep it light and simple. So I even feel like changing this from this thing to making my own little scene out here. So this is what happens is I'll get to a certain spot and I'll be like, you know what? I see something else growing in this picture. And it might even be a little kid's book picture. Who knows? I don't even have to do that. But it's like the impression of the bottom or whatever. But yeah. So it's just about letting your imagination kind of let go, just let it go. So I love you guys so much. The swirls are all about energy releasing for me. Like, honestly, anybody can do this. Anybody can keep your hand going, swirling, swirling, and then you get enough color layers going on it and like white paint and more colors and more layers. This literally, the last canvas, both sides of that thing that I just showed you that I gave Amelia, both sides of that canvas were painted. It was like a very hard, crunchy thing, but it literally helped me therapeutically just release energy. So it has no rhyme or reason to it. I didn't think anybody would appreciate it as that much as she does, but I mean, I really like it. But I wouldn't have put it in a frame and stuck it on my wall, even though, you know, I do really like it. But it was just more about the intention of love and releasing the energy. So yeah, so don't take yourselves too seriously. So thank you guys for popping in tonight. I've had an excellent time as usual, keeping it real. And I look forward to tomorrow. It's probably, honestly, without a word of a lie, prepare yourselves. You can listen to it at 1.5, which I'm not offended, but it's probably going to be at least a 2 or 3 hour show tomorrow. So, yeah. Oh, yours looks like bunnies hopping on the grass. It's cute. So yeah, thank you very much for tuning in, and we'll see where the kiss lends out. I'm just gonna call it the meadow for now. So thank you guys very much. I love you guys. I seriously, I think of you as all my friends. I know you're just popping up and saying stuff, but I do feel the vibrations of us being on the same frequency together, and I'm truly grateful for that. I'm really, really grateful for that. So, and thank you for just being here with me. Like literally, thank you. I really do love you. I'm sending out the highest of light and love and vibes to you and your family and your friends. Hopefully 2021 is completely the opposite in vibrations of what we've been experiencing for the last 6,000 years on our planet. I see nothing but just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful things for like the entire world. So the do no harm and moving towards this complete rainbow light and body is it's just really magical to me. So I'm really looking forward to it. So thank you guys very much for tuning in to the New Year's Eve paint party and just chilling vibes and keeping it really happy. And thank you for the letting me read your cards. So blessings. We appreciate me. I appreciate you. I know Amelia appreciates you. All of my friends who uh, watch me appreciate you too, because you keep us all in the same vibe. We're all in the same tribe. So I love it. So take care, everybody. Night, night. Happy New Year.